Hello everyone, this is Dr. Reheisse from Revive Sport and Spine, your Cottonwood Heights, Utah chiropractic and auto injury specialist. Today we're going to talk about 3 exercises that you can do at home if you have neck pain after an auto accident. Our first exercise or stretch is what we like to call Bruger Stretch. How we set this up is we sit on the edge of a chair, feet shoulder width apart, up nice and tall, and we're going to try to stretch out the front of our shoulders and our pecs and contract our mid to lower traps or the middle of our back to try to take off some of the stress up here and put that on more of the musculature that we have on the back. But this allows to stretch this area out that tends to be tight and damaged after an auto accident. So when you set this up, get into a good position. I like to use a band to give myself a little bit of resistance, and we're going to stretch this all the way out. And then once we get out, we're going to bring our arms down towards our waistline. And we want to feel that stretch on the front of the shoulders while we're squeezing our shoulder blades together, taking a deep breath in and out. Exercise number 2 is going to be chin retractions. The goal of this one is to stimulate and activate these muscles of the front of the neck. A lot of time when you're in a whiplash injury and your head gets thrown forward and backwards, you have a lot of tension on the back. And what happens is our body tends to turn off some of these front muscles, and a lot of these just overpower in the back, and you have a lot of this tightness. So the quicker that you can get these anterior neck muscles, or what we call the deep neck flexors, once they get active, you can take off some of that pressure and that tension and stress on the back of your neck. So this is a funny looking exercise. You may want to do this in the privacy of your own home, but the whole idea is to create a retraction, or having our head go all the way back, the whole thing. We're not doing a chin tuck, but we're doing a retraction. And what that does is it causes a double, triple chin, but that activates some of these front muscles. So how we start this is we can put our finger here, and then we just take our whole head all the way back. We want to hold for 3, 4, 5, and then relax. At first, these are going to feel uncomfortable. As you progress and they get more comfortable, you can bring in different movements where we can do a retraction and a rotation. While they do look funny, the goal is to get these anterior or these deep neck flexors working again so you can take off some of the stress and pain that you're feeling on the backside of your neck. Our last exercise is more what we call like oculomotor coordination. That's getting the neck muscles working and stretching and going through a full range of motion while coordinating our eye movements too. It's a little complicated to do. Many people don't know that this is difficult until they try it after an accident, especially if you've hit your head or you've had a concussion. This is very important to do and start working on, as eye movements can cause a lot of strain, can cause a lot of headaches, and once you can coordinate those efforts and get your neck muscles involved with that too, the recovery process can be a little bit faster. So how we want to set this up, it's just like an eye test that you've done in the past. You can stick, pick a hand, pick your thumb. What we want to do is focus our eyes right on this thumb, and I want to keep them locked on that as far as I can into rotation. So you'll feel a little bit of strain through the eyes, a little bit through the neck, and then the other way as well, nice and slow. So you want to do maybe 10 to each side. So there's 3 exercises you can do if you've got neck pain after an auto accident. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to us. We're happy to answer them to the best of our ability. But try these out and see if they start bringing you relief. Thanks so much.